Hey Gemini, welcome to Kismet Tarot. Today we're gonna do a reading for you and the person on your mind. I'm gonna do your perspective, their perspective. I'm going to do any messages that are going unspoken between the two of you. I'm gonna do advice cards for you, and I am going to end with an all signs read. I saw a couple of readers doing it. I saw a couple of readers doing it in theirs. I know that it started with Tyler Tarot. He is an awesome reader. One reason that I love him is because of the drama that ensues on his channel. If I could describe him in one word, I would say shenanigans. He's also from the same state that I'm from. Love us a Georgia boy. So definitely check him out. Big ups to him for the inspiration of adding the all signs read on it. If the messages resonate for you, Gemini, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. You can hit the notifications bell below. The notifications bell is going to be above in the corner. Sorry. The description box below is going to have information about the reading, as well as how you can access a personal reading. I am offering those now. If you would like to send a donation, I'll have information there as well. Always appreciated, never expected. It's just a nice place where you can access it, because this is an energetic exchange. So if the messages don't resonate with you, please feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mercury placements. There might be messages there for you. Also, you can check your person's placements. Those might be messages for you. Stalker. I'm just kidding. Everybody does sometimes. Don't we know it? Okay. I got a lot of messages pulled from your person. So the first one that came out, I hid who I really am from you. Just being near you is intoxicating. I am becoming a better person. I hide behind material things. So many things remind me of you. I know that I messed everything up. And finding out the truth crushed me. I don't know what the truth was. That might have been a message from you to them. I don't know. Those are the unspoken messages between you guys. I feel like that was all pretty self-explanatory. Oh, Gemini, if you haven't had a chance to, there is a reading from the end of August into September. That is a bonus reading that I put up for you guys, since you were, and have been, the most loyal following that I've had since the beginning of my channel. So I do want to say special thanks to you guys. The most activity I get is from the Gemini sign, and you guys just have really been carrying this channel, so I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. I just need one more card. Thank you. Wow, you guys, talk about matching energy. Okay, Gemini, in the bottom right corner of your read. I wish I could just hold on. Let me just turn this so you can see it. Look at this. In the same position, you guys have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not even joking. Like, wow. Okay. Talk about some matched energy right there. There's two bosses right here. That's the King and Queen. But you know what's really interesting? It makes me laugh how alike they look. Like, that's how much matched energy is going on here. So you guys might be mirroring each other right now, as far as like how you're acting, how you're showing up. If you feel that they're stubborn and they feel like you're stubborn, blah, 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 you guys might be matching energy. That it's like, and with the other cards here, especially on your side, for me, what I would mean about that is like, okay, so my mom and I are very alike in certain ways, very different in others, but we're very alike in some ways. And so when I'm around her, but it's like, I feel like it's because I'm reminded of my least favorite parts of myself, where I feel like when I'm around her, it brings out the worst in me. And I don't want that energy. I don't want to be around someone who brings out the worst in me. And I feel like that's how you feel. It's like, bitch, you drive me crazy. I can't do this no more. It doesn't feel like there's an equal give and take here. It feels very one-sided. There is a lot of reflecting and regret to have the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. But the interesting thing about it is that you're going from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups. So the Four of Cups is where, you see where he's like sitting down and looking at the missed opportunities. And it's like not even seeing that one in the background that, you know, he's looking at these three empty cups. He's not even seeing this one that's overflowing in the background. And if you look at his face, this is the really important part. If you look at his face, you see how disappointed there's so much disappointment here, right? Now enter the Five of Cups energy. The cups are still spilled. There's still those three that are down at the ground, right? There's still those three that are spilled from the Four of Cups. But now he can see that other cup. And in fact, he can see two of them. And if you look at his face, not only that, but it's like right here, his spirit is kind of covering its face or cleaning itself, right? But here, the spirit is almost, by the way, I say spirit because the Unicorn Tarot, in the Unicorn Tarot, I read that the unicorn in each card, or the unicorns in each card, represents your spirit guide, or it represents your inner self, or it represents your guide in this life. So if you look at this one here, it's almost nudging the two cups over to the person. And if you look at his face, he's smiling. So this is a transcendence of energy right here. This is going from feeling nothing but lack and not even looking at options to realizing that, you know what? Yeah, there was loss, but I'm going to be okay. And I've got things to focus on, and I've got things that are giving into my life, and I can look at those. Which brings me to this card, the King of Pentacles. I believe that right now you are focused on your coin, your stability, your foundation, things that you can rely on. Can I get 2 cards for Gemini's energy going into this connection? Well, I'll take that one too. Oof. You're not happy about this. You're like, yeah, I'll focus on the things that I need to focus on, but you're still not happy about, like, you still think about a failed connection. And you're having a hard time entering into that acceptance of being single. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, when it's upright, the Nine of Pentacles is looking good, feeling good, smelling good. You might still be doing all those things, but it's like you're doing it hoping for that reunion. And when you see that it's not coming, it's like, oh. When the Six of Cups is upright, that's nostalgia. That's looking back on past memories. When it's reversed, it's living in the past and being stuck there. So Spirit is kind of encouraging you to kind of go ahead and allow yourself to be more present. Allow yourself to stand in that independence of doing things for you, so that you can bring this kind of a love back into your life. It may not look like what you think you want it to look like right now. It might come to you in a form of someone who more closely matches exactly what you want. But as of right now, you're in this stuck in the past, thinking about a commitment that isn't there anymore. And it's like you're doing the things that you need to do, but it's like, how much are you actually benefiting from it? Because where's your intention? All right. Other person, cross-watcher, person on Gemini's mind. This is someone who also is focused on their coin, someone who is also focused on foundation, also focused on stability. Can you clarify the Lover's card? Okay. Gemini, don't be mad at me. It literally says that the Nine of Swords reversed is emotional recovery. So I was a little bit confused because the Lover's card came out and a lot of these other cards are like new beginning cards. But this person is recovering from that lover's energy with you. They're coming out of that if they have not already. They're focusing on their coin. They're focusing on what they want. You guys are probably still in communication. If you're not in communication, then this is them, you know, communicating their needs out into the world and communicating their desires out into the world. They are getting past the battle. The Page of Rods is someone who is entering into passionate new beginnings, and very enthusiastically, I might add. Yeah, and they're pretty determined to do so. They're determined for success. That's what it is. It says young, enthusiastic person, strong will, determination, and success. So what I'm hearing is you can't tell this person nothing. They have made their decision. They are moving forward. They're determined to do it, and there's nothing you can do to stop them. They're probably spending time with their friends or family right now. Let me see more about this Three of Cups. Three of Cups is also somebody who parties, someone who drinks. Can I get more about the Three of Cups? Or it might just be a celebration. Maybe there's an event coming up or something. Oh no, this is excessive. That your cup overfloweth. It's the Two of Rods. Reversed. You guys cannot get along. And that may be the stress of it, may be what has this person pulling away, has this person going into, you know, if they're going into extreme party mode, that might be what it is. It's because they can't handle the instability between you guys. They can't handle the rocking of the boat. They can't handle the differences of opinion. And it's like they are putting all of this work in for their own life that, like, they're just like, fuck it. I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not dealing with the instability. I'm not dealing with the fights. I'm not dealing with the back and forth. I'm not dealing with the fact that all of our differences are putting us against each other and blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to dance. I'm just going to drink. I'm just going to dance. I'm just going to party with my friends because they're fun. That's that energy. So. Yep, they're walking away. Or that might be you giving up and finally walking away and just saying, you know what, I can't, I just can't. Someone could be walking away from their emotions. Maybe not necessarily the situation, but just like walking away from the emotions of the situation. Can I get some advice for Gemini? What advice do we have for Gemini? Oh, you got that in the other reading. You got this in the bonus read. That's interesting. Do we have any other advice? Anything else? Thank you. All right. There's a definite need for balance here. I've got balance your spirituality and your practicality. That's going to be the full moon in Pisces. You got two full moon cards here and a new moon card. So you're probably, it looks like you're in the middle of a great change. It looks like you are in the middle of, you know, you are reaching the end of a cycle and you are about to start the beginning of a brand new cycle. And that's beautiful. If you have the opportunity here to balance your spirituality and your practicality and show the world the real you. Spirit also wants to let you know that you and your loved ones are safe. You are safe right now. You're being divinely guided through whatever this is. So if it feels like you are not safe, or if it feels like you are at a loss, or if it feels like, just know that all of this is happening. You are safe. You will be guided through it. This is happening to inspire growth within you because you're becoming the you that you aspire to be. And in finding your spirituality and practicality in the process, you'll be able to show it more authentically. Spirit just wants you to know that all of this happened to bring you to that point, and that you are safe in this process. You are being guided. Let's go ahead and check in with all signs. I'm gonna shuffle it a couple times. Gemini, if those messages resonated for you, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. You can hit the notifications bell, and that will give you notifications for upcoming reads. You can check prior reads to see if anything resonated there. Please feel free to interact with those videos. Anytime you interact with my channel, it does boost the algorithm so that I can get more views and hopefully more subscribers. Once I reach 1,000, I'd like to start going live with you guys. So, if the messages don't resonate, please feel free to check your other placements. You can also crosswalk for the placements of, you know, someone else if you would like. Stalker. In the description box below, I'm going to have information for how to access personal read. Also, if you'd like to send donations, where you can, and information about this reading. Donations are never expected, always appreciated, just so you guys know. I had somebody get on to me in the last read and be like, you're already asking for money? Listen, this is an energetic exchange. We get really tired afterwards, so get over yourselves if that's your energy. Ain't nobody got time for that. 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 That has nothing to do with the cards, just so you know. Okay. All right, if you are dealing with an Aries, they are, they're getting out of their head and putting the burden down. If you're dealing with an Aries, they're getting out of their head and they're putting the burden down. They're starting to get better sleep at night. They're letting it go. If you are dealing with a Taurus, they are not taking a leap of faith on this because they don't believe that they can get to calmer waters if they do. So they are just trying to play it safe. They're not going to take a leap of faith. They're not going to move. They're not going to budge. They're going to dig their heels in the ground because they don't feel like it's safe if they do. If you are dealing with another Gemini, they want a new opportunity with equal give and take. A new Gemini is willing to put in the work if you are, but they want to see that you're going to be able to match it so that they can come in with some new communication. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they do love you. There is love there, but they're feeling cold and left out. They might have a chip on their shoulder from the situation, or they might be holding on to a grudge, but they do love you. They do still have that love for you. They just may not be coming in presently with that communication. They may not be coming in presently with that offer. They might be waiting for you to offer it and feeling a certain way about if you haven't. If you are dealing with a Leo, I swear I always have to look this one up. I always forget what it means. Leo feels like they've learned their lesson in the situation. They're thankful for the lesson. They feel like they've learned it. They're ready to move forward. They might be acting kind of rash right now. They might be kind of like leaping before they look. If you're dealing with a Virgo, Virgo is not communicating because they're trying to get their confidence back. Virgo is not communicating because they want to get their confidence back. If you're dealing with a Libra, I've seen these two cards together. It might have been, I can't remember if it was in the Taurus read or the Aries read, but I've seen these two cards together. If you're dealing with a Libra, it's done. It's done. They know that it was real. They know that it was beautiful, but as far as they're concerned, it's done. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're feeling like the love is lost, but they're having a problem. They're having a hard time making a final judgment call. There's something that they need to make a judgment call on that they're not making a judgment call on. They know that the love is lost in the situation, but it's like where they're at in it, they don't know where to go from here. Do I talk to them? Do I not talk to them? They can't make a decision. Or actually, I just looked at judgment reverse. It says poor judgment, disappointment, theft, divorce, procrastination. So yeah, they're holding off on making a decision. Okay, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they are focused on their stability, they're focused on their coin, and they're holding back from you. They're going to be very withholding. They're not going to come forward with anything. They're not going to tell you how they're feeling. They're not going to tell you what they're working on. They're not going to tell you, they're not going to give you too much information about anything at this point. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, they are not moving forward with any love offers because they don't think that it will lead anywhere. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they are sitting back in their own power. They are reclaiming their power, sitting on their throne of manifestation. They are no longer interested in fighting with you. If you are dealing with a Pisces, Pisces wants to move forward. They're having a hard time letting go of the past. They're trying to move away from being stuck in the past. So basically it's like they're trying to release those thoughts of you and emotions of you and feelings of you so that they can move forward. Gemini, enjoyed doing this reading. I hope that you have a great rest of your month, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.